me there's a chance.
I like when it goes 1 and 2. Yo! No wonder he's French. Also, I'll try to be less toxic. Bad take, your mom. Oh! These are nice! I'm a simple man. I see 1 and 2 and I'm happy. Oh, this map makes me hard. Why are you so smashable? Like, damn! Log off now, you can fuck yourself. Less toxic. I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'd say the same fucking thing every stream and you guys don't listen. Less toxic. Mark my word, this guy is the new rising star of mapping. Hello there. Nice, dude. Congratulations.
This has to be bait.
What's up, guys? You didn't expect that, right? Yeah, it's been a while. Wow, a lot of things to a lot of things to talk about. Holy shit. Dude, this is really a spontaneous stream. Like, I had no plan. Actually, did I ever have a plan when I started streaming back in the days? I think I never had a plan. When was the last stream? Well, the last stream was April Fool's, right? Are we back? Well, as you guys can see, if you're following a little bit my activity recently, I've been mapping a little bit more and getting back to mapping. Man, I've done so many things, man. I've been to Japan like for three weeks. It was amazing, yeah. Come to COE? No, I'm afraid COE is done for me. But yeah, seriously talking though, I think if this goes well, I might be motivated again to like do some streams that will not make my not mental health, but like just health. Yeah, health go death mode, you know? I have some plans. I have a list of stuff I want to map. I've been really excited into the changes that might come to the ranking criteria. A lot of things happens recently mapping in the mapping scene. We can talk about it because like a lot of people like don't really know what's the insights of this. So yes, I might start streaming again. I don't know about the schedule though. I don't know because if you remember, I used to stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Friday roasts. Any OGs in the chat will remember, and that was very tiring. So I don't know if I want to like follow a schedule or something and maybe like do like random streams and like follow something like 3 or 2 streams per week. Maybe one stream during the weekend. Once per week is weak actually, because I like to do like, you know, themes, at least one mapping stream and one people love to send their maps and jump scare me or even like send me good maps. Also, I'm applying for BN soon, so I might get in again. I might do some modding on stream. Yeah, I applied already like 1 month ago, but they didn't even check my mods. They denied me instantly and gave me a 2-month cooldown because of the drama I caused on Twitter. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. Also, I'll try to be less toxic. Like if we do some map roasting, I'll be less toxic. The problem is people like when I'm toxic, but then people blame me for being toxic. Okay, but how toxic can I be? Like the French kind of toxic or like just regular toxic? To end the talk about me coming back on Twitch, yes, I might come back on Twitch. It's fairly possible. Just I need to figure out when, the schedule, and what content I might do on Twitch. Mostly mapping and like, you know, map review, the usual, right? But my main concern is when. When can I do this? One thing. So what happened in the mapping scene recently? That's a tough one, right? So it all started like there were like a veto fest, a shit fest of veto everywhere. People were vetoing maps for subjective opinions and like gatekeeping maps from being a certain type of maps from getting ranked. But most of these maps that are being gate kept are maps that people enjoy playing. It's like the most famous mapping style ever that used to be, hate it or not, it's the mapping style that used to be the most played back in the days. From 2016 to like 2020. And then the game started to like decrease in play count. If you guys watch at the stats of like the amount of play count per year, you know, like every year we have like this a year in mapping thing. The total play counts, all mappers, like all maps was like 100 million. Yeah, but okay, even 100 million. Okay, let's say 100 million play counts, but that's the total play count of like all maps, all mappers. Someone sent the thing on Twitter in 2019 by myself. Just my maps in 2019 had 250 million plays in a year. So that was like twice as more, even more than twice as more than total play counts in a whole year. The play count was like drastically, I mean, not was, it's drastically decreasing over the years. And you will ask why. Is it because people stopped playing? Is it because most players dislike the current ranking section and maps that are currently ranked? If you look at like the current play count of maps that are getting ranked, they're not played that much. And when we had like maps that are getting popular in play counts and PP things and whatever, they were getting kept. That's what we call vetoes. Vetoes, for people who don't know, it's like when a BN or NAT comes on your map and he's like, I'm disqualifying this map. I place this veto because this, and that. If you don't want to fix this, and that, we're gonna send it to mediation. And when mediation starts, the map is being judged by a random pool of BN, and they have to agree or disagree with the veto. If 50% more BNs agree with the veto, then the veto will be upheld, and the mapper has to change by force the veto points, right? We want to like upgrade the threshold to 70%. So if 70% BNs agree about the veto, then the veto will be upheld. But 70% will already be better, right? But like, yeah, a lot of veto has been happening recently, and that was annoying. And then players were getting frustrated, and we could see on the comments on Twitter, on Reddit, everywhere that people were complaining about why these maps are being gatekept from the ranking section. And after like 3 or 4 dramas, Peppy suddenly appears. Nozomi was a BN on Pika Girl, and he got a warning for nominating my map because jumps quality or something, I don't know. Hey, don't nominate maps like this, it's bad. Poor jump quality. If you get another warning, then you're kicked from BN. That's not a thing anymore. They removed the warnings things, I think. So just because NATs before, they didn't like your jumps or whatever, they can give a BN a warning like, hey, according to me, to my subjective opinion, this map quality is bad. You shouldn't nominate that. Meanwhile, Peppy appears on the map. He did a poll to poll the community on if this map should be ranked or not. And we had like 85% of yes, and he split the votes, and then you had like, so yeah, you have NATs, 42% of NATs, they're like, maps like this shouldn't be ranked. BNs, 56% out of 94 BNs, man, thinks these maps shouldn't be ranked. Meanwhile, the community, all users in top 1000, 80%, they all think this map should be ranked. So then we have a problem here. We're like, maybe the ranking criteria is really disconnected with how players think. And this is when it all started, right? And after that, and this poll, all NATs that did not agree with these changes resigned. This is a massive disconnect, but I also understand it somehow. I understand it somehow because, you know, let me explain. When you become a mapper, you have this Picasso syndrome, right? You just judge a map another way than when you used to be a player, right? Players, they will play your map and they will tell you if this map sucks or if this map is fun, right? They won't look at it and the editor will be like, I like what you did here, and express the whatever bullshit you can say. No, they're like, we're gonna play this map, oh, this is good or this is bad. That's it. Most of players. To be a mapper, you have to, yeah, exactly. You have a massive ego. You have this Picasso syndrome. All mappers, different like values, right? Even myself, like I judge maps a different way that I used to when I was a player, right? The thing is I don't care about maps that I don't like that get ranked. It's harmless, you know? It's circles on your fucking screen, man. It's harmless. I don't like the map. I don't download it. I don't fucking play it. That's it. You just move on and play the maps from your target audience. Every map, they have a target audience, right? But the thing is, not everyone thinks like that. And like, it hurts people to have these maps ranked. That's why you veto something, right? Like, if you veto a map, it's because like you really disagree with this map getting ranked at this current stage. And you're like, no, even if it's not my map, if I'm not related to my map, I don't want this map to be ranked. That means you care. That means you care. Like, no, this is not acceptable. But yeah, so I'm excited to see the upcoming change to mapping. Not really mapping, but like to the ranking scene, what's allowed, what's not allowed, and beat map nominators. Because we also had one problem, even for the past 3 or 4 years, right? The problem was BNs being scared of nominating some types of maps. BNs will be like, yeah, I like your map, but I don't want to nominate it because I'm gonna get nuked. But I think your map is cool, I like it, I would nominate it, it's just I won't do it because I'm gonna get shot in the foot, right? Is this prison or what? How? Why? If you're a beat map nominator, it's because you have the ability of judging if a map is rankable or not, right? You shouldn't be afraid of nominating maps that you think that they are fine, just because on top of you have people that's gonna slap your ass for nominating bad jump quality, right? And also, you know, you have like these things, like if you're full BN and then you get like demoted to probation BN, and then you're like, okay, but now I'm just gonna nominate safe maps to be BN again. That shouldn't even exist. Safe maps. What the fuck is a safe map? It's a map like NATs like? Oh, I'm just gonna nominate safe map until I'm full BN again, and then I can nominate poor quality jumps until I get probation again. That's not how it's supposed to work. At least that's my take on it. Don't like you can have your own opinion. It's fine. It's just a discussion here. I also care about like the game. I care about mapping. I care about the ranking system, everything. I wouldn't have started all these dramas, these things, if I fucking didn't care about the current state of the game. So at least there will be like a lot of changes. Peppy got involved, and that's nice. Some people didn't like that in NATs, but most people that didn't like Peppy getting involved are against these roles changing. So in that way, it's not that much of a loss. So, you know, things will happen. What I really liked is having the community united on this subject, right? Peppy had some really good takes on the matter despite being completely out of the whole situation. Yeah, but I mean, I saw people blaming Peppy for being also out of the whole situation. I can't blame the guy. He's focusing on Osu Laser, man. He has other things to do to be part of like mapping drama, man. He can't be everywhere. That's why we have like people to manage this. NATs, GMTs, BNs. It's not Peppy's job to do this. So you know it's fucking fucked up when he started to be involved. Also, do we have like, I'm curious, don't lie in the chat, don't lie, okay? Do we have people in the chat that never watched Sotarks stream before this one? Like, you know me, but never had the opportunity to watch my streams. Holy shit. I know some of you guys are lying. I know your names. People with first time message are not lying. It's cool to see. That's the boomer thing, but like I used to remember people being really active in my chat when at my prime on Twitch and being new at mapping, and now mapping bangers and being famous on some maps. Nebula is one of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm a boomer, guys. For Osu people, man, I'm kind of boomer, man. I've been around since like 10 years now. I joined in 2014. My first ranked map was in December 2015. Flamewolf stream was, yeah, I think Flamewolf like peaked. But it was like Flamewolf stream was almost the end, right? No, it wasn't the end. It wasn't the end. No. I'm lying. The end was like Songs Compilation 5, right? The last like active streams. I think it was Songs Compilation 5. Also, Songs Compilation 6 is in the thinking process. I don't know if I want to spoil the concept, but I talked about it once on stream. For now, it's in the thinking process. You know that my compilations are like the mashup and the process is really high quality and it takes a lot of time to make these compilations. So don't expect this like in the few weeks. It's like a long time work. I just made a farm compilation. So Songs Compilation 1 is farm, 2 is semi-tech, 3 is... What is 3? 3 is the stream, right? 4 is PP again, and 5 is memes. And 6 is Anyways, so yeah, recently I made a lot of maps. I actually have 3 qualified maps right now. Wait, 1 got ranked. And Shikanoko Noko Koshtandan, that was so fun. That was so fun to do because I knew that everyone will map that. And I missed Speedrank. I missed being challenged to who's going to be the first one to rank it. And I also knew that everyone would map it. They will do like 4 or 5 diff sets. So what I wanted to do is make a crazy amount of diff set and still be first ranking it. That was my challenge. I love challenges and planning the whole thing. You think it's easy to manage a speed rank of like 17 people mapping for you and your 2 BNs and modding offline and making sure nobody knows that you're mapping it. It's fucking exhausting, but so good, man. First, we mapped the trailer. We made an MP3 out of the trailer where we had like the beginning of Shikanoko Noko Koshtandan. We had the intro and then we had one part of the chorus. So we made an MP3 out of this and some of us all mapped this. So we had like a bunch of time. My hair, what's wrong with my hair? And we named the map Fana Tiny Lamb TV size, so nobody knew that we were mapping it. It's funny because like one of my BNs was nominating Iljaz set and Iljaz was like, no, it's fine. Sotarks is not mapping Shikanoko. Because we were mapping Fana Tiny Lamp. And then we upload and then I changed the metadata at the end. Yeah, also Shikanoko was pretty funny because like this Armin guy and I don't know, I added 4 diffs. They couldn't map on time, so we have to DQ it to add their diffs, so that was kind of funny. Fiery wanted to hop in, but I think we did a great job with this map, and compared to all the other sets, this like is played a lot. I mean, it's apparently it's a map for pisslows. All right, someone tell me what skibidi means. Am I too old to get that joke, or am I? What's happening? What's happening? I'm really unaware. What is that? Skibidi Riz Roblox? Yeah, okay. I should just move on. Move on. It's dog shit. But why is it popular though? If everyone thinks it's dog shit, why is it popular, man? Oh, is it kids? When you say kids, guys, what age? Because for me, kids can be like 17, 18 years old. 5 to 12? 12? Okay. But you're not supposed to have TikTok when you're 12. What? My sister is 14 and she doesn't have TikTok. What happened to parents? Dude, we're living in a era, man. You know what I was doing when I was 14? This was my TikTok. This was my fucking TikTok. This was my Fortnite. And this was my Roblox. What have you been up? Oh. The most crazy thing that happened in my life when I basically died from like streaming is my trip to Japan. I've been 3 weeks to Japan with my friends, with 3 of my friends, and that was like probably the best time of my entire life. Without any doubt. That was like the dream that I had since I first watched Naruto episode 1 when I was 11 years old. I dreamed my whole life to go to Japan one day, and that was the first time I went to Japan with my best friends, and it was crazy. I absolutely loved every second of it, and I want to go back. We did a huge road trip. We started at Tokyo, then we went south, and then we came back again to Tokyo during 3 weeks. We did like 1 to 2 days in every cities. The most overrated thing that I've seen in Japan is Akihabara. It's funny you brought that up, but Akihabara is overrated. It's kind of... It looks like Osu Event, but like worse. Not worse. It's anime city, but like you have like a... I don't know how... It's really cringe. It's weird. But if you want, like, if you're a nerd, it's good. There are like some really cool stuff. I don't know. I preferred personally go into like not big cities and just like we rented a car and we went to like see these great landscapes, and like we met old Japanese families that were like having like these small restaurants. They couldn't speak one word of English. I really loved Gifu, I don't know how to pronounce this. We did like we did some hiking there. The Kyushu Island is really nice too. It's really in the south. We rented a car there and we did a visit of Kyushu. There's like a town called Beppu, and this town is known for like their onsen. There's like onsen everywhere, and it's really, really nice. Just like everything was cool besides Osaka, Kyoto. It was nice. I liked it, but it's just like after 2 days at Osaka and Kyoto, you just wanna leave, man. It's just too crowded. Because tourists, they always do the same thing. They do like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and that's it. It's just very crowded. It's like if you go to France and you go to Paris, and if you go to London, it's just like it's just crowded. It's nice, but like unless you want to wake up at like 5 a.m. to like go and see like temples and things in Tokyo, because like tourists, they only wake up at 9. I have some basic words like my Japanese is like alright, so they can understand me when I want something, and I can understand basic Japanese like yamete kudasai. Oh, I'm trolling, but I can understand things. But yeah, Japan is so great. I could talk about it for hours, but like I can't wait to go back there. It was amazing. And to mark our trip with my friends, because we went as 4, we all got tattooed the last day to mark our first trip to Japan. I wanted the tattoo for a long time, and I did it. My first tattoo there. I can't show it. It's on my private parts. I'm joking. It's if you have the reference, it's a Korok from Zelda, but pimped a little bit Japanese. How much budget did you do in this trip? So we went for 3 weeks, counting everything, like the flights, like sleeping and food. I think I paid 4,000 euros, something like that, because I bought a lot of shit. Not too bad. Yeah, because our flight, we paid like 600 euros for to go and go back. Usually it's like 1K. And like my tattoo was like 300 euros. So it's kind of cheap. We did a lot of things. Also, food is very cheap there. Besides Kobe beef, but like you go to have like a random ramen from the old man in the street, you pay $3 and you have like delicious ramen. Crazy, man. Everything's so cheap there. In France, you're gonna have like you go to have like a disgusting kebab, you pay like $10 and you have diarrhea. But anyways, can't wait to go back, and I wish you guys to go to Japan if you've never been there. I mean, you all play Osu, you're all weebs here, so just go to Japan one day. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. And if I can recommend something, just don't waste your time in Tokyo, in Kyoto. Just go to like cities without tourists. Rent a car, do something if you're curious about like Japanese culture. Just don't go to Japan if it's to like spend your whole time to Akihabara and play like gachapon and look for anime boobas. Do that one day. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed though. I hope you guys enjoyed this spontaneous stream. I hope you guys are excited on the next round, on the next era, if I might say. And I see you guys next time. I need to do an ending screen. There's an ending screen something.